All right, folks, we've got the neon up on this back corner. It looks kind of silly, but we are going to replace that filler neck that my daughter improvised and kept, she kept junk from getting in the tank there with a glove. So we're going to take that off, see kind of what actually went wrong. She said it rusted off. We will, we're going to investigate and see if that's what really happened or if something else happened. I don't know. We do have a lot of paint flaking off, but that's no big deal. So right here, we've got a rubber hose that runs into the actual tank. That will stay. There's just a regular old-fashioned hose clamp of that over the filler neck. We'll need to disconnect our static line here, whatever the heck you call that. And then we have this little tube that we'll need to take off of the old filler neck first, actually, and then we'll take the filler neck out. Zoom you out a little bit, and once the old filler neck's out, then we put the new one in, and then reinstall this and our static line onto the new one. Install it there, and way up at the top, screw it, I guess, into where it will go way up there. So I've got most of my tools together. I'm sure I've forgotten something. Let's get started. Find a place to set you. So I actually have the camera propped up. Not perfect, but so I'm going to get on this hose clamp. We're going to loosen that right up. That was easy. Like, that was really easy. Too easy. Almost like a horror movie. Well, that was too easy. Now, this is the wrong size, but with a little bit of pressure, no, I was going to say it's working, but it's not. Let's see, I've got a Phillips. No, I need a flat tip. Do I have a flat tip? Of course I do not. I told you I wouldn't have everything I needed. We'll get a flat tip. Alright. Fortunately, the garage is only, 30 or 40 feet away. Oh, the screw is damaged, of course. But I should be able to still use the flat tip here without having to go get like a vice grip or something. Alright, that should be, nope. Actually, it should be loose enough to bust that loose and pull it out. Because I don't think the end is flared, is it? Let's look at the new one here. Yeah, the end is flared a little. So, but I think it's probably loose enough. But I'm going to go just a couple more turns. I don't know if you can see anything I'm doing, really. I'm just loosening a hose clamp. There. So that's nice. I really don't want to take this off quite yet. I need to come over here to take this, I keep calling it a static line. I mean, that's what it's for, I think, just a grounding wire. There we go. Static line, grounding wire. So that looks like, what, a 3/8 maybe? Let's see. All right. Are you a 3/8? No. Probably metric. It's just a little bigger than 3/8. It's a little loose with a 13/32, but that'll work. So I'm going to use it. Oh yeah, nice and easy. Now I can use that driver. And I'll have to take this strap off of the old one, put it on the new one, which is actually fine. It's in good shape, it looks like. If I can get the other end off, we'll be in pretty good shape. All right, that's off. Before I go any further, I want to make sure this tube, it's got a little clamp style, just remove that off of the couple spots that it's actually on. And, ouch. Ooh. Oh. And then somehow it comes off up top here. I'll probably drop that whole thing down right here to finish removing all of that. I'm going to take her glove off of that now, I think. No, I won't either. I'll just unhook it from up here. Yeah, there. So I can pull that down when I'm ready. I think we are. Are we completely detached? I think we are. So I'm going to try to break the seal here. I'm sure this rubber's pretty clamped on. And run my hand over around it too to knock as much dust off as I can so it doesn't go in there. And I'm just going to try to twist it and break free. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm just pulling it straight out, trying at least, of this rubber, ouch, of that rubber filler neck. Ow. Ooh. Is that a cramp or is that... my wrist did not like that, me clamping and twisting. So let's try it again. No. I just don't know how much I trust this old rubber. It's actually still fairly pliable. Dare I just try to yank it straight out? Sometimes that's the best. Nice and slow. Come on. A little twist as we go if I can. Come on. Ooh. There. A little gasoline there coming at me. Oh, man. All right. So it's out of there. I still have that disconnect hose in there, but that shouldn't be too long. Let's see if I can get that out. Or is it? Trying not to set off a spark here. Got gasoline fumes. Can I pull this down from up here? Question mark. Is there another wire? Oh yeah, they got it wired up. Okay. Ugh. Can I undo the wire? Sure. All right. All right, the wire is out of where the screws are actually supposed to go to hold the filler neck up against the side of the car there. So, let's see if we can see what I'm looking at here. I'm going to miss all the action. Well, can't really see up in there. Hopefully I'm describing it well enough. Well, for crimini's sake, can I drop this down? I'm up in the wheel well here, and I'm not all the way out of the fuel tank. I need to just yank this out of the fuel tank. Maybe. Ugh. Well, there you have it. Okay. And then that tube I was telling you about goes, don't blow it, you idiot. It's going to blow dust in there. This should, sure enough, just twist out maybe. It's just a fume return, I think. Does that just come off of there? Oh, wow. So here we got our first look at where it had actually not really, I don't want to say rusted off. It just broke off. Just old and brittle, and finally said, nope, I'm done. So there is some stuff that's in there. Hopefully not much got, all the way into the tank. So yeah, that's what we're looking at as far as the breakage. Can I get this little tube out? I mean, I can probably pull this part off of here, maybe. Get it one step further. There we go. So pull that off of there and just kind of hang it somewhere back into the tank. Sure. And now I need to take this off and a couple other things. So let's come out in the light a little ways. So there it is. The old filler neck. Again, here's where it broke off. And so I'm going to take a couple pieces off this. Somebody had just wired this up to there to hold it. Hey, it worked for a while. Can I pop, or does it screw out? I don't want to break this thing because I need to use this. The new one didn't come with one. Let's see if the new one gives us any clues. So the new one came broken. That's what we usually get nowadays. This is plastic, and so this little piece looks like it broke off of right there. Now I think we'll be okay without that, I hope. I guess we'll see. This comes through here like so, and they have these little rivets where those locations are. Otherwise, I guess I'd be drilling through this. It doesn't really look quite right. So yeah, I'll probably just drill those rivets out and throw little mini bolts through or something to hold it into here. So, because it doesn't quite match, does it? Lubricant. Let's put some lubricant on this. Clean it off and put some lubricant on it. That can of WD-40's about empty. It might be empty, actually. And yeah, we're just gonna take a wire brush and gently clean some of this gunk out from around there. This thing, of course, is filthy. Just get some of that out of there. Okay. That little bit that's left might be enough. Use that last bit that was in there. Perfect. Let that kind of try to sit on there for a moment. Give it a squeeze one way and the other. Oh, a little easier. Now, can I try to yank it up, though? I don't know. Like, oh, this whole seal might come up. What do you think? Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. That whole seal's got to come up out of there. Seems to me to go into my new one. Oh man, that rubber is definitely old and kind of like feel like it is going to want to crack. Where's my screwdriver here? Could I like move my way around it and see if I can get under it? More WD, right? Probably getting you out of frame there. Come on, pop up out of there. Don't stab yourself now. Actually, maybe just digging in there. I'm gonna break something, I tell you. I don't know how I didn't break that. Luck, I guess. I popped it up. Can I? Still gotta get it. There we go. All right. It doesn't appear that I've damaged it, which is kind of shocking. But I'll take the win, you know. Soak that down. Yeah. All right. So we saved it. Hey, all right. Now we need our grounding strap, aka what was I calling it earlier? Lightning strap. Sure. That is a rivet. So we'll need to drill that out to get it on the new one. Let's go get the drill. Size I don't look like I have in this kit. Why didn't I check this kit before I grabbed it? You know what? This will be fine. It's a little big, I think. We'll see. Been a long time since I messed with rivets. You know, a lot at least. Alright, so we're just gonna center ourselves on the shop head side. Looks like I have a bent bit. Try not to drill our hand. I'm just bending the heck out of that. Probably not sharp either. You know, it's fine. That is a bent bit. Can I get it to stop walking? I'm just bending it. And not really going far. I don't want to drill into my knee either. Side of the leg. A little more pressure. There we go. It's trying to bite again, but this is ridiculous. Let's go get a different bit. Or just see if this one looks better. A little bigger than I wanted, even more so than that one. But at least it's not flopping all over. Come on. That's acting gold too. Oh, hey, chipmunk. Well, he wasn't scared of me at all. He's 4 feet away. There we go. Now I'm done with you. Although that hose clamp's in good shape, I might take that. All right. Whoop. Oh, hey, look, that fell out just nice. I thought I was going to have to fight it to get this remnant out. Yeah, definitely not like a rivet I've used before. All right, so our old strap needs to get mounted up on our new. Well, now where does it go? Is there a spot to? Well, now, huh. I mean, I was right here. So down toward the bottom. Oh, I see. It looks like maybe they took one of these, flipped it over, flattened it out, and attached on there. I don't think that's right, but might be what I'll have to do here too. All right. Well, let's clean this off. Okay. Hey, it's better than it was. Now, can I get this into the new one, though? That's really the question. Like, can I get it in there? Hmm. And, like, obviously this went through here at some point. Can I just shove it out? Oh. That's what I want to do, is just shove it out of this thing so I can put it in one piece at a time. Hey. Hey. Come on. Okay, we got it over that. Oh, yeah, I'll be able to clean that better too now. Got it over one piece. Got it over the other. Okay. That's kind of gross anyway. So it's good. Take it out of there. Clean that. I'm not obsessed with making it perfect, but I mean, I'm not in a hurry. I ain't got much else going on tonight, folks. Quiet night at home. Had a good day at work. Got a really good few classes this year. Great kids. We're still, people don't want to think about COVID, but we really are still just reeling. Still behind on some skills. The group I have this year, it's just really motivated. They actually want to learn. The group I have is just, honestly, all 6 of my classes through the day, I feel like they're in school, and they're there not just because they have to be. I think they kind of want to. They're wanting to learn. So I'm just really feeling blessed this year. So let's see if we can get this in, and then I'd shove this through. If I can get it, work my way around, get it started. Oh, well, that was still more pliable than I thought. That went right in there. Just get one corner and work your way around. And then this, let's see if I can pop it through. And I'm going to give it a little bit of liquid persuasion here. No, not that kind of liquid persuasion. I mean WD-40, of course. And then can I just pop it through without breaking it? There it goes. Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? Nice. Okay, that's ready to go. Right on. I do have to think about this because it doesn't look like it goes with this to me. Let's, oh, you can't see what I'm pointing at. The filler opening thing, the tank-ish. Yeah, this doesn't look, so this would come up, like that. There's nowhere for these to screw into. So, yeah. Other side, there's one hole that looks like it would be this one right there. But that's the only one I'm seeing. So, well, let's go under there. I'll probably work on that last anyway. I just worry if I have to break these tabs up. But there's plenty of room back there. So I don't think I will. Even if I can't use them, there's no reason to break them off like the first one was. And it does have a little seal here to go against the back of this. And then this little piece would just stick through. Unless I'm supposed to stick... I know that's the way it was on the Chevy. Let's just try it this way, huh? Can I? Like, will this even go in there? Well, I'll be darned. Right up to here. And then that won't go. So, hey, that's okay. I don't know which way is right. The last one is definitely mounted from below, at least it appears to be. So I'm all for less is more and smarter, not harder, and other such expressions. Oh, I'm almost there. Can I bend it? Yes, I can. Maybe. It's trying, folks. The daggone thing is given almost as much effort as me. Go in the hole. I tried to make it work. This inside pipe is just not curving with this rubber part. So I'm going to do what I didn't want to do. And we're just going to take this off too. Unfortunately. Because the more you take apart, the more problems you tend to find. And I don't want to find any more problems. Nope. Ignorance is bliss. I was perfectly happy not knowing that the filler neck was about to fail. Alright, let's see if I can back this off. And still hoping I can get this tube in there, but alright. Can I feel for it? Yes, I can. And now I can guide it through and shove this in. Alright, this is in here. This is obviously through there. Now, oh man, this might be fairly easy. We're just going to put that right back onto the tank. Oh my heavens. It went, y'all. This goes here. Okay, that's back about where it was. Screwdriver, where'd I put you? I was just using you. Well, what on earth? I was rolling on top of it and bumping it back under as I rolled. Alright. So, now that we have this in place, we're just gonna tighten her back up. Should have just done that to start with. But you try to do, well, it depends on what you're like, how involved are you trying to be? You know, if you're doing a restoration or something, you know, you probably end up taking pretty much everything apart. I am not. I'm just trying to keep this old girl on the road another year or two. She's about to roll over. My daughter drives this thing, I don't know, probably 800 miles a month, which isn't a crazy amount of miles, but you know, it's a 28-year-old car. So that's snug. Tighten this one back down, and so not a ton of miles. You know, I'm changing oil in it every 30,000, like you know you used to do back in the day, and it runs fine. It's not without issues, but the car market's just so insane. Looking for something for her to drive, new driver. You know, I didn't want to give her something, say, too nice. I mean, we can't afford anything nice. So we got a couple nice old cars. The Grand Caravan's still, I think, probably the best new car purchase long term that I ever made. You know, we've got over 150,000 on it, bought it new, still runs strong. It's also not without issues, but you know, it's 12 years old now. And that's our newest car at the moment. I had some newer stuff in the past few years, but deer, you know, I had a couple of deer. So away with the new cars, and it's ridiculous, the prices, and just to watch your value go down. All right, so we have, it's installed here. This little tube is going to feed back up to that piece we replaced in the other one. If I can get it there. I don't think I'll be able to get the camera there. So bear with me for a moment as I try to... Actually, if I put you over here, it would work, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm just sticking it. You saw me take it out, I think, hopefully. I'm just doing the opposite of that. Don't come back here. And you turn that way and shove this hose in you. Or you in the hose. No, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to my loyal audience and anybody else that might stumble across me and go, oh, what's he up to? So I got that there. And see how close we're getting? See that? We're getting there. So now I was thinking earlier I'd have to pop those rivets out. And of course I didn't do it. And now I've got it installed. So what am I going to do about those rivets? Well, I don't know. Let me think on it for a second. It's not even coming up against this. See, I think it's supposed to go through the way I had it, but it wouldn't fit. So what's a guy to do now? Because I really want this piece to come out here. See, I can get it right up against there, but then I can't get it any closer. And I'm probably going to have to cut this stupid thing off. But I've got it hooked in already, so that's going to be a pain. Maybe just get a vice grip and break it. So I'm going to intentionally try to break this piece off. Leave it for plastic to be nice and brittle. Alright. And I have to break it back even further than that, looks like. Oh, I feel terrible. Just terrible. I tell you. How am I going to sleep at night? Just bust it off. I just want to break you. Come here. Come here. I just want to break you off. All right. All right, most of it still side piece here. This is ridiculous. All because it's not quite the right fit. It's just not quite right to go from the inside or the outside. So I'm just breaking off all this flange that would be on the inside of here. Break it all off. We're getting really close now. All right, we're so close now. I'll still have to deal with those rivets though, won't I? Or do I really? I really like to see how it's actually staying there now. It's actually wanting to stay there now. So what I'm going to do is the right thing, as usual. I'm not even going to use those saws. I'm just going to drill 1, 2, 3 straight through with some tap screws and call it a day. There we go. There we go. All right, I'm going to back this one out. And I'm going to use that dull one now to hold that spot. And of course, it twisted on me. Low torque, low torque. I want to strip that out. All right, we got one. Hey guys, we got one. We got one. If we have 2, that's success. And then 3 is just like cherry on top. Ow. Well, you drilled the other one. You couldn't have gotten dull and plastic in one shot. I want to cut through that. There we go. There we go. And let's see. Is that stripping the head off of it? Seriously. I can't believe. All right, so I drilled that hole. And can I get that one in just with a regular screw now? Because I'm out of self-tappers. So it's digging. Still pulling, and getting tight, snug. I don't want to strip it. By golly, I think we've got it. If we get this one last, that'll be 3. My goodness. Just spoiling ourselves. If we can get a 3rd one in there to really, really hold it. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yep. All right. That ain't going anywhere, fellas and fellettes, as my favorite YouTuber would say. Shout out to Derek Beery, Vice Grip Garage. All right, that's in. Can you see that? That is in, folks. It ain't going anywhere. We got 3 screws pulled tight. Let me go get the gas cap, see if it fits in there just right with the new filler neck. Okay, here's the old cap. Does it fill the new neck? Fit. By golly, it sure does. Awesome. And that is secure. More secure than the last one, that's for sure. Even before it was, bad. So, folks, the last thing we've got is to attach this to one of those little metal straps and then to the frame of the car, and we'll be done. So I throw this on here. Done up top. So right here is where we were secured. And we need to attach this somewhere on that. And I'm thinking I'll probably do what they had done, and one of these straps I'll bend out and tap through that. Is that a 30-second? Yeah, but the sun's just in a great spot right now, isn't it? All right, so I'm gonna try to lose this screw. I'll go right here where it originally was. Try to put as many things back where you found them as we can, but sometimes you just gotta adapt. So that's on there, and then this guy I've got tucked in, but I need to actually secure that. Do I have a self tapper left that's short? I don't know. Something short. Of course, I'm going to bend this out anyway. Yeah, so we're going to bend this out. Don't break it off, though. I'm going to drill a hole through that. And then just a sheet metal screw right here. All right, well, this isn't what came off of there. But I think it'll work better. But I'm going to need to open that hole up a little bit more. And let me move that other hose out of the way. Size a drill bit to it. That one's about right. I could waller it a little if I need to make it slightly bigger. This should be the trick right here. All right, I'm through. It did try to twist it on me. So if I could do that again, I probably would have been holding it with a vice grip or something. It didn't break it off though, so I'm safe. It definitely gave it a twist. And then I'm going to see if it'll thread into it. It does not look like it will, which is not surprising. Of course, it's a curved piece of metal, so getting it to thread might be an interesting challenge. Maybe waller that just a little bit. Is that the same size? Of course not. Always on the hunt for the right size. Nope. Yup. I get my strap. See if I can get a grip somehow. Oh man. Oh yeah, yeah we are. And try not to twist it the rest of the way off, but yes. All right, I'll get you closer here, camera. But this is great. Get it good and tight. So it'll be a good ground strap. All right. Let me show you. Ow, right butt myself in the nose. All right, so from the tank, there you have it. There's the new ground strap to this little tab. Back reinstalled there. Close those clamps down that hold that. And then it goes all the way up there. And it is secured in place. You can see those screws coming through. Not getting any trouble leaking or anything, so that's good. Right up close though, which just makes it all the more secure. And again, there's the old one. Broke off. And again, oh man, the sun. I don't know if you can see that at all. I've got 3 screws. Whoops. Got 3 screws holding it, and it's secure. So, yeah. Okay, well, I gotta put all my tools away, but and lower the car. But it's ready to go for tomorrow. Daughter can go to school and get some gas, and then see her boyfriend. See you later.